Welcome to Fly Yoga. Fly Yoga. First, love yourself, your own godly awareness. Fly Yoga. So this is a 3-part practice. My name's Brent, also known as Plant Powered Barefoot Brent, also known as Space. I have a few fun names. I've been practicing yoga for 17 years. I've just recently become a yoga instructor this year. So this is my gift to society, to humanity. My showing up 6 days a week here live on my YouTube channel and sharing my wisdom, my gifts, and my talents freely. And praying that people respond in kind with likes and shares and comments and subscriptions. And if you're inspired to donate, the links are in the description. And so I'm super grateful for everybody that has anything to do with any of my videos or with me or with the planet. Because you know what? This is a very important time in human history for people to step up and stand out. And so I'm doing my best to do my part to help people live better lives. Happier, healthier, more harmonious. That's what we talk about lots here on Fly Yoga. Health, happiness, and harmony. They're synonymous for me. They all live together. And so it's all about the Trinity, the Holy Trinity, the mind, body, spirit. Mind, body, spirit. We gotta feed all of them. And that's why we have this 3-part practice here on Fly Yoga. It's pranayama to start, and then we move into an asana practice. And then we'll finish with a meditation practice. So that's, I hope that's conducive for you. I hope that you're enjoying my videos. I'm doing my best. If you have any ideas on how to improve them, please feel free to leave those comments down in the section. I love people's opinions. And anything that I could do differently or I can do more of or less of, that's all perfect. Whatever you feel that I could do to bring in more people, because that's my ultimate goal, is to help as many people as I can to live healthier, happier, and more harmonious lives. Because life is not easy. No, it's not easy. It's super challenging. And when you don't have good practices in your life, buen dia, buen dia. I can't read that. Ibu on amas. Buen dia, friend. Where are you in from? Where are you from? So yes, and so this is why we practice our yoga, because it helps us live. Hello, Heinrich. Buen dia, buen dia. Thank you very much. Thank you for engaging. I appreciate that. How is your day going? How are you guys doing? Russia. Oh, Russia. Very nice. I have Russian friends. That's how I got here. My Russian friends introduced me. I live in Mexico, and they've lived here for many years, and they introduced me to my now home. So I'm very partial to Russia. Heinrich, I'm very good. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate that. I feel great. I'm 55. I'm living the life of my dreams, and I'm super grateful to have this opportunity to share my gifts, talents, and wisdom with humanity, because I believe that yoga is it's a practice you can have when you're a kid, you can have when you're a teenager, you can have in your whole life. You can have into your 80s and your 90s, especially if you're practicing still. If you're still practicing in your 80s and your 90s and your hundreds, you're still going to have your body is still going to work beautifully. This is all about longevity consciousness. What about what your stream? It's about yoga. My stream is about yoga. My class is called Fly Yoga. I do this 6 days a week, and it's a pranayama, which starts as a breathwork practice, and then we move into an asana practice, which is poses, and then we finish with a meditation practice. So this is my way of sharing my my gifts with the world. And so, what we always do here on Fly Yoga, we start with incense because this is a great way if you're doing any spiritual work is to cleanse your space. Thank you very much. Well, it's something that I've been practicing for many years, my friend, and I highly. Oh, thank you, Heinrich. Thank you very much. Woo-hoo-hoo. I appreciate that too. So this is Palo Santo. I highly recommend Palo Santo or white sage. It's a beautiful incense and it's great for clearing your space, getting rid of any negative energy or negative entities so that only positive energy can live around you. No negative energy around anybody watching my videos. Thank you for the likes. No negative energy, only positive, loving energy for everybody watching my videos and for everybody on the planet. All sentient beings, only positive love and energy. Lots of love from Fly Yoga. There we go. And cleanse the space and cleanse me. All right. So, a lot of what we do here is a tuning. So this is called a tuning fork. I highly recommend getting one if you don't have one. This one is attuned to 528 hertz, solfeggio frequencies. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you very much. That's awesome. Thank you. Thank you, Grandma. I love grandmas. I have a lot of grandma friends. I'm very, well, being 55, I guess I'm almost, well, I could be a grandpa, but I don't have any kids. So I never went that realm. But I do love grandmas. I have a lot of grandma friends. Most of where I live here in Mexico, San Mateo, Rio Hondo, uh, I shop at people's homes more than I do at the grocery stores. And it's always the grandmas that are selling either avocados or bananas or apples or pears or apricots or peaches, limes. The list goes on forever. Tamales, tamales are a big favorite here too. So yeah, I love the grandmas. The grandmas here work hard because this place is not an easy place to live. I live on top of a mountain, and so it's a lot of exercise. And as you get older, it's very important to have a healthy body. When you have a healthy body, you can get up and down these hills. There's no vehicle access where I live, and I don't own a vehicle, nor would I ever return to owning a vehicle. I gave that up when I turned 40, which was 15 years ago. I just ride bikes or walk now. It's safer, much safer. So this is a tuning fork. It's attuned to 528 hertz, which is the frequency of Om. Om. So what we do here on Fly Yoga is we inhale through our nose and we fill ourselves up with air in the stomach, in the chest, and fill up the head, the whole body. And then we're going to exhale to Om. All right. So here we go. Inhaling through the nose. Really fill your body up with air. It feels so good. Every time I do it, I feel lightheaded. And here we go, round two. Inhaling through the nose, fill yourself up with air. Magic, magical air. Isn't it beautiful? Here we go, round 3. Inhaling through the nose. And that's called a tuning. So you can do you can do this anywhere. I highly recommend. These are just beautiful tools. You can use them on your chakras, all the way up and all the way down. Take a little time and imagine seeing the turning of your chakra. Imagine it opening up one at a time. If you know all your chakras, your root chakra, your sacral chakra, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, throat chakra, third eye chakra, and crown chakra. Yes. So something else that we like to do here on Fly Yoga is drink water because it's very good for you. And this is a copper tin that we use to drink our water with. If you have that available, I highly recommend it because copper restructures your water and we vortex it by spinning it clockwise, putting some more life and energy into the water, and then we infuse it with intention. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Water is life. So good. That water is infused. And if you've ever watched any of Masaru Emoto's work, the power of your voice going into the water, and then that water is becoming you because we're 70% water, 75% water. And so this gives it some good energy, some good love, some good intention, and some good directions on its way into the vessel, which is you. All right, that being said, let's move to some pranayama practice. So, pranayama is breath work. And the reason we do breath work is anytime you slow down your breathing, you go from a state of fight or flight, a reactionary state of consciousness, you activate your parasympathetic nervous system, and you become more relaxed and more calm. And so you can make better choices, better decisions, and life is easier. And this is what we do strive for here on Fly Yoga is to live easier lives, to live happier lives, to live healthier lives, and to live more harmonious with our environment so that there's no struggle, there's no fight. It's all flowing. We're always flowing. We're flowing with everything that's going on around us and not trying to control it. That's the key. It's the hardest part, but you can't control it. This is why I do live videos. I have no control over who's going to watch the video. I have none, zero zilch. I have no control over who shows up. And I love live video. I've done more live videos than probably anyone because I've been doing them ever since they started their inception. Most of my live videos are on Facebook because I have a bigger following there and more people that I know heart to heart that I've known for many years. I'm not as attuned to my YouTube channel, but this is what I'm trying to do. I want to develop a family here. I want to have a community. That's why I have this page is to bring people together, to share and to learn how to live happier, healthier, and more harmonious lives. Because I wish this stuff was available to me when I was young. I'm 55 and I didn't find yoga until I was 38. It's been 17 years for me. And the first 36 years of my life, I was a mess. Well, I was not in any sort of head space, that's for sure. I was alcoholic. I was cocaine addicted, homeless, jobless. I was in a horrible shape, suicidal, very suicidal. And now, 17 years later, I'm the healthiest and happiest I've ever been. So everything's possible, but you just have to work at it and keep working at it. And that's how I found yoga. When I found yoga, I transformed me from the inside out, which is how everything happens here in our universe, which I didn't realize. I thought everything went outside in, like eating, but it's all inside out. What we feel in here shows up out here. And when you become aware of that, it makes life just magical. All right, so let's get into some pranayama now. And we're going to do Tesla breathing today, which is super simple. We inhale through the nose for 3 breaths, and we're going to hold our breath for 9 breaths, and then we're going to exhale through the mouth for 6 breaths. And we'll do 15 rounds, okay? Are you ready? This is so good, and I highly recommend participating, especially if you've never done breath work before, because it's so good for you. And you'll feel so much lighter and so much more attuned to your environment when we are complete. All right, that being said, get yourself seated nice and comfy, cross-legged, easy pose, half lotus, full lotus, whatever feels good for you. And then we're going to start by inhaling through the nose for count of 3. Hold your breath for 9. Exhaling for 6. Inhaling for 3. Hold for 9. Exhaling for 6. Inhaling for the nose for 3. Hold for 9. Exhaling through the mouth for 6. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Last 3 rounds. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Last 2 rounds. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. Exhaling out the mouth. Just gotta check, see what happened. Okay, last round. Really fill yourself up with air this time. Inhaling through the nose. Hold your breath. And exhale out the mouth. And just return to normal breathing. Isn't that beautiful? Do you feel lighter? Do you feel lighter? How are you feeling? How are you doing? What's anything going on in your life that you need to work on? That's what I'm here for. That's what I'm here for. To help people help themselves and not rely on big pharma and those places, because those places don't help. They don't work. They cause stress. So today, we're going to start with a poem before we get into our asana practice. It's called Scars. Serving from my scars, aligning my stars. My clarity is my power, embodying the divine shower. Sharing my stories, basking in the glories. Laughing at the lessons, realizing they were blessings. Free to listen anytime, to help to assist you feel sublime. Namaste. All right, and then we will do our fly yoga affirmation from Louise Hay. Because Louise is, I'm gonna mark this page. That's such a better idea. I just write so much. I love writing. Are you guys writers? Do you like to journal? I highly recommend it as it's a phenomenal practice. Something I've been doing for 15 years now, and it's really helps you work through stuff. When you got stuff going on, if you can write it out, it just makes everything nicer. All right, this is our daily affirmation that we do here on Fly Yoga. So I highly recommend repeating it after me out loud with enthusiasm. And Theos is the God within. That's you. I am worthy of all the love, success, and abundance the universe has to offer. Everything that I desire is already on its way to me. I trust the process and allow the universe to bring me what I need. Each day I am becoming more aligned with my highest good. Namaste. Thank you, Louise. We love your work. We love your work. All right, now we're going to have a little bit of water. So we like to vortex the water as always, and then we speak our intention into it. I intend and attract gratitude, love, peace, health, prosperity, and wisdom. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Water is life. All right, now we're moving into the asana practices, which is our poses. So this is my favorite part of the practice. Well, they're all my favorite parts, but this, I really like getting the opportunity to stretch out the body. Feels so good. So let's just start with some nice little simple head rolls, shall we? So we're going to take the head and we're going to bring it down to the chest. And then you're going to slowly roll your head up to the right hand side, making a nice big circle and inhaling as you go up. Nice and slow, big circles. And then when we get to that left shoulder, exhaling. And then nice, slow up to the right, inhaling. Nice, big. Yeah. And to the left shoulder, exhale. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last 2 rounds. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last round, really fill yourself up with air. Very good, very good. And exhale. Just stop in the middle. Now we're going to do the same. Back up to the left. Slowly inhaling as we go up. Nice big circle. There we go. And exhaling up the right shoulder. Nice and slow. Big circles. Inhaling. And exhaling. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2 rounds. Inhaling. And exhaling. Last round. Really fill up with air. And exhaling. Good, good. Feels so nice to get that neck. Give it a little bit of love, eh? It does so much work and it just doesn't get enough love. So Always a good practice. So this time we're going to just do some work with the hands. So I'm going to get you to reach your hands straight out in front of you. Just make some fists. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Make some fists. All right, now bring your fists together. And then we're going to do some nice slow circles to the right side. Nice and slow circles. Nice slow circles. Yeah. Loosen up those wrists. They do a lot of work too. And don't get enough love. And then stop in the middle. And we'll do the same thing back to the left side. Nice, slow, big circles. Okay. And stop. Now bring those hands up to your shoulders. We're going to do a little bit of spinal twisting. So we're going to twist in with the right shoulder, elbow, and we're going to inhale, and then we're going to twist back the other way with the left elbow and exhale. Okay, here we go. We'll do 30. Yeah, let's do 30. Inhale, exhale. 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 Smiling. Inhale, exhale. 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 Inhale, and exhale. Last round. Inhale, exhale. Very good. Very good. Nice to get that spine loosened up. Now we got that neck loosened up. Now let's do a little work on the ankles, shall we? So rock back on your sit bones. Bring the feet up in the air like so. Wrap your hands around underneath. Actually, we'll bring the camera a little closer. Get your hands up underneath your knees. Get your feet up in the air. Now we're going to slowly do some ankle rolls. The right side. Nice big circles. Nice and slow. Big circles. Let's loosen up those ankles. Those ankles do a lot of work. They don't get enough love. Let's loosen up those ankles. Nice big circles. Thank you. Yeah. Big circles. All right, stop in the middle, and then we're going to do the same thing to the left side. Nice, slow, big circles. Loosen up those ankles. Yeah. Our ankles do a lot of work. They don't get enough love. All right. Now, I want you to take your index finger and your middle finger and grab your big toes on each side. While rocking on the sit bones, then just lift your feet up in the air. Feel that nice stretch, the shoulders, the back of the thighs, the back of the calves. Yeah, feels so good. And balancing and breathing and smiling. As always in yoga, key to yoga is smiling. Now you're going to slowly spread your legs if you're feeling comfortable there. If not, you're going to stay where you're at. And just feel that nice stretch in the pelvis and the groin area. So good, so good. Aha. Feeling that nice stretch. Now bring the feet in and we're going to do a little bit of bicycle action. We're going to go clockwise. There we go. This is such a good exercise for the hips. It's so good to work on the hips, as we talk about lots of here on Fly Yoga. As we get older, as we age, hips are so important. Hips, hips, hips. All right, now stop. We'll go back counterclockwise. Yeah. Not nearly as much cracking today as there was yesterday. Oh, and then they get one. I crack more backwards than I do forwards. That's good. Oh, I love doing this. This is one of my favorite poses. All right, now bring them feet together, heels and the toes. Bring your hands together, clasp them, and then shimmy your butt up to your heels as close as you can get. And then we're going to do some rocking. We're going to rock left and rock right. Yeah, feel that nice massage on the buttocks and on the spine. And you can put a little pressure on the thighs with your elbows. Feel that nice stretch in the groin. Yeah, in the pelvis. So good to rock. Anywhere you're sitting, don't sit. Sitting's so bad for us. Rocking's so good for us. All right, and now we're gonna do some more work on my other favorite position, squatting. So just bring your feet together in front of you, and then just pop up on one foot, and boom, you're squatting. It's like that. Whichever is your strong foot. This is such a good position for us because as we age, as we discussed, the hips are so important. And if you don't use it, you lose it. So this is a great way to use your hips because it's activating all of your muscles right now. And if you really want to, then we're going to bring the elbows in between the knees and we'll bring the hands into prayer position. And then that puts a little bit of extra pressure on the stretch, feeling nice. Stretch in the groin and the pelvis region. Yeah. Feels so good. Feels so good. And if you're feeling comfortable there, you can rock. Do some rocking. Rock to the left. Nice circles. Nice circles. Yeah. And you can do this position anywhere. You can do it while you're waiting for a bus. You can do it while you're great position is when you're making fires. This is definitely a good position. Or to sit around a campfire, squat and talk. Brings everybody down to the same level. So you're all equals. As we are all equals, we are all one. All right. Now we're going to rock back the other direction. Here we go. Yeah. Yeah, so tomorrow we practice 50. So that makes me super happy. I'm doing my best to show up every day, no matter what's going on. And I appreciate everybody that watches and shares my videos or interacts, that likes, that comments, that subscribes to my channel. All of those things are just beautiful. It warms my heart because that's what I'm trying to do is help people live happier, healthier, more harmonious lives. All right, and just stop and just sit in your squat. Maybe put a little extra pressure on the thighs with your elbows. Spread that groin, that pelvis area. Oh, yes, feels so good. So good. This is the best position in the world as we age is squatting. I highly recommend it, especially if you're in your 50s. Definitely if you're in your 60s. It's one that you're going to use for the rest of your life. So enjoy it. And it's not the most challenging position, it's just very rewarding. All right. And pop down on your buttocks. There we go. Now we're gonna get into I think we'll move into some twists. We're gonna do some work on the hips. So I want you to lay down on your mat. Let let yourself go down nice and slow. Hands up in the air, using those stomach muscles. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Get yourself down. There you go. Okay. Now reach your hands up, stretch your feet out, and just stretch. Right and stretch. Left and stretch. Right and stretch. Left. Very good, very good. And then just right leg. So we're going to bring the right leg up and in. We're going to bring that left leg off the ground. And we're going to bring that right leg into the chin to the knee. And then we're going to hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And switch. Right leg out, left leg in for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring both those knees in. Lay yourself down on the mat. While you're putting your hands on your knees, just slowly spread the legs. Put a little extra weight on there. And you're just going to rock your pelvis back and forth, nice and light, left and right. Feeling that nice massage, the lower back, spine. Feeling a nice opening, nice. All right, now bring those knees in. Give yourself a nice big bear hug. Say, I love you, my body. I love you. Then we'll do a little happy baby. Just lift the feet up. Put your hands around your feet. Bring your knees to your armpits. And just do the same thing we were doing before. A little rock, left to right. And remember, this is where it all started when we were happy babies. Yeah, we were happy babies. We were smiling and we were breathing. And we were rocking. Yeah, and this is a great position to give yourself a foot massage in too. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Because our feet do so much work, and again, they do not get enough love. So this is a great time to give them some love. Because they deserve it. Yeah. And then, if you're feeling good there, you can bring your arms inside your knees and then wrap your feet with your hands, and you're going to get a little bit more of a pull, a little bit more stretch in the pelvis and the groin there. And nice rock back and forth. Feel that nice massage on the mid back, yeah, and the upper back. So good, so good. All right, now bring your feet and your hands straight up in the air. Stretch them up. Bring your hands down to the mat. Plant your elbows. Bring your hands up to your thighs. Start rolling yourself up into a shoulder stand. Hands on the hips. Feeling nice and comfy. No stress. Enjoying the new blood flow. Now we're going to spread those legs. Bring the right leg down and the left leg up. And slowly make big circles. Yeah. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And then we're going to wrap the legs. Bring that knee down, touch the nose, and then back up. And then we're going to unwrap, go back the opposite direction. Nice big circles. Still away. And again, bring the knee down to the nose. And then bring that straight up again. And then we're going to slowly let the feet flop back behind us. And bring your hands down to the mat. Just allow your bottom half of your body to slowly make its way down. No rush. Feeling nice and relaxed. If your toes make it to the ground, that's great. If they don't, that's fine too. Just enjoy this new blood flow, the new oxygen circulating throughout your body. Yeah, so good for us. So good for us. All right, now slowly roll yourself down. Bring those thighs into the chest. Give yourself another big bear hug. Say thank you, my body. I love you. You do such good work. And then we're gonna bring feet down in front of the buttocks, and we're gonna do some back bending. Some back bending. Yeah, my favorite, back bending. So get your feet right close to your buttocks there. And then you're going to take your hands and you're going to clasp them. You're going to lift up your pelvis, bring your hands underneath your butt, and then you're going to roll your shoulders under and lift that pelvis up. And you're going to breathe. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling and exhaling. Last one. Inhale and release. Bring that buttocks back down to the mat. Bring those heels, the feet together. Let the knees flail out to the side. And just breathe. Opening up the pelvis is so good for us. So good. It's a position that we do not do very often, that's for sure. So I highly recommend it. I try to do it every class. There's two more back bends, and they'll both have modifications. So once again, bringing the heels into the buttocks, clasping the hands, lifting up the pelvis, rolling the shoulders under. If you feel comfortable here, you can release your hands and put them underneath your butt and really lift that pelvis up. Give yourself a nice stretch and breathe. And breathe. And last one, inhaling. And release. Buttocks nice back down to the mat. Bring those knees and feet together, those heels and feet together. Let the knees flail out. And just relax. And breathe. So good. So good. And the last round will be a full wheel. So we're going to take our hands and we're going to invert them right here beside our ears. Then we're going to do the same thing with our feet, shoulder width apart, lift up that pelvis. And then when you get your hands planted, roll up onto your neck. Then we just lift up with the hands and breathe. And release. Very good, very good. That's my favorite. Okay. So now just let yourself stretch out, lay down on your mat, let the feet flail out, put your hands down by your side. Allow yourself to let go of any worries, any stress, any tension, and enjoy your savasana. I will come and get you in a couple of minutes. Namaste.
Okay, slowly make your way over on your right side. Lift yourself up with your left hand. Bring yourself up to the mat for final meditation. Congratulate yourself for doing such a good job with that asana practice. So good for us. My body feels so incredible since I've spent the last 7 weeks doing this. Well, 17 years, but the last 7 weeks have been me teaching as opposed to being a student. So it's been a joy, honor, and privilege to serve everybody that has appeared here on my channel. I'm so grateful for you and for your time and for your input, for your ideas. Again, I'm trying to grow my subscriber base. I want to help more people. So if there's any ideas that you'd have for me, please put them down in the comments. I really want to do my best to be of service to as many people as possible and still keeping it heart centered, being here now and letting people know that they are important, because that's what it's about. Is we're all beautiful, wonderful, divine spiritual beings having a human experience. Oh, it's getting really clouded over here, so I'm surprised that everything's still working. So that's good. So here we are for final meditation. So get yourself seated, cross-legged, comfortable, nice and comfy. Or you can do, if you feel like it, the half lotus, full lotus, wherever you're at in your practice. It just depends. Right now, because I've been doing so much work, full lotus for me is not a problem. But this is a challenging pose for a lot of people, and holding it is very challenging. But it takes practice. It's just like anything, it takes practice. So if you want to get good at anything, you just practice it. You just practice it. And it doesn't matter what it is. And if it speaks to your heart, you're supposed to do it.
That's your gift. Your gift is your assignment. Your gift is your assignment. Wow, I'm impressed. All right, so from here, we're going to do some meditation. So what I like to do is we're going to start with 3 deep breaths, and we're going to exhale, and we're going to sigh it out. Inhaling through the nose and sigh it out. Ah, so good. 2 more. Inhaling through the nose. Ah, very good, very good. And last but not least, inhaling through the nose. Hold. And let it go. Ah, so good, so good, so good. All right, now I like to close my eyes. I like to imagine a root growing down from my spine. It goes down through my spine, out my root chakra, into Mother Earth, through all of her different layers and substrates and dimensions. Goes down, down, deeper, 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 right till we get to the core, to Mother Earth's heart, and we lock on. So this beautiful root's attached to Mother Earth's heart and to our heart, and we are beating in unison. Yeah. Now I've envisioned this beautiful white golden terrestrial light full of loving positive energy. It's being fired straight back up that beautiful root through all the layers and substrates and all the dimensions till it gets to my root chakra and up my spine. Then it explodes out my heart chakra, and I'm covered in this beautiful column, this beam of white golden divine light, terrestrial divine light sent to me from Mother Earth. Now I fire that column of white light up into the cosmos to my highest self, and I get and I lock on. So I'm locked on to my highest self, and I'm locked on to Mother Earth, to my celestial self and my terrestrial self. I'm completely encased in this beautiful white golden light that is infusing my body with magical healing. Now I like to invite in all of my guests, my guides, ancestors, ascended masters, angels, archangels, Lyrans, Syrians, Pleiadians, Arcturians, Andromedans, Buddha, Yeshua, God, Prime Creator, Source of Radiant Essence, and the sunshine. I invite you all in for our meditation. I want you to know that we are open. Our crown chakras are open, and we are ready to receive these new light codes, downloads, and transmissions that are coming in from the cosmos through all of these sunbursts and solar flares. It's amazing and beautiful. Thank you for your presence. We are very grateful for you. And now, last but not least, we have 3 meditation techniques. Number 1, I touch the tip of my tongue to the roof of my mouth. This is called completing the circuit, completes the heart brain. And then I touch my right hand to my heart and my left hand to my belly. This completes the heart gut. So with the tongue, we have the heart brain gut. We have all 3 of our major centers communicating. And then I like to roll my eyes up and look through the Ajna chakra between the eyebrows, the third eye. And this takes you from a beta state of consciousness to an alpha state where you're more relaxed and open to receive these new light codes, downloads, and transmissions of unified, compassionate, conscious, loving energy coming in from the cosmos. And then lastly but not least, mantra. If you have a mantra, please feel free to use it. If you don't, I'll give you a nice, short, easy one. I am light, I am love, I am free. I am light, I am love, I am free. All right. So, that being said, the last thing you're going to hear is this. And then I'm going to say namaste, enjoy your meditation. And then in 7 minutes, you will hear this sound again, and I will slowly invite you back into the body. Okay. So, that being said, namaste, enjoy your meditation. Okay, slowly, slowly make your way back into the body. No rush, no hurries. Take your time. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Well, thank you once again for tuning in to Fly Yoga. We look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, and then we take Sundays off for Sacred Sunday, Sacred Saturday Sunday. No Wi-Fi, no telephones. But if you have any comments, if you have any questions, if you feel like reaching out, I'm always available. I love to converse. I love to be of service. I do everything here as always by donation. Rudy, out, 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 out. Nice try, buddy. Out, out. Rudy, out. Anyways, time for take the dogs for a walk. We love you. Thank you so much. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Namaste.